Welcome to our concert. I just wanted to make a couple of announcements before we begin. First of all, I know that there's a lot of photo opportunities here tonight. I would ask that you not take any flash photography during a piece. It can distract the students and make them lose their place. We don't want that to happen. So if you could save your flash photography till after each song. There will also be an opportunity for each instrument group who will play their solo song, as you see listed in the program, and they will stand to play that song. So once they're done playing, I will step out of the way so no one has to take pictures of my backside, and they can take pictures of their student, and there will be opportunity after each one of those songs for you to do that, where they will be standing and visible so everyone has a chance to see their child. If you would all please rise, we will begin our concert with the national anthem. As I mentioned earlier, we will play a number of selections tonight, both as a full band and as smaller groups, so you get to hear the individual efforts of the students as well as what they have done together in our after-school practices. The first tune we will play is a traditional New Orleans tune called When the Saints Go Marching In. we'll work the solos from front to back in what we call score order, highest pitches to lowest. And we'll start with the flutes, who will play a song called Morning Mood, which is a selection from Edvard Grieg's Peer Gynt piece. We try and teach a little bit of music history with all of our songs as much as we can. Chant for band is based on the oldest style of written music, which was, of course, chant, which was written for the early church. The clarinets played that melody, the chant melody, first, and then the rest of the band picked up and joined them. The clarinets play again now, and they're going to play for Jacques. Saxophones. I don't know why I feel the need to do this. You have the program. Maybe it's too dark. But the saxophones will play Mexican Hat Dance. Our next piece, Drums of Corona, I think is the most challenging piece we've worked on this year. I think the students would agree. It features a lot of different things, including some percussion, extra instruments. You'll hear the claves and the maracas and some extra instruments that we don't normally hear. And we have all sorts of repeats and fast passages that we don't always get in all those other songs. So I'm hoping you'll remember where those repeats are. And this will be Drums of Corona. three section features, I'll just say them now. We will do trumpets and French horns. First we'll play Ode to Joy, followed by the low brass, the baritones, and the trombones, who will play Crusaders March, and our percussion section will play Kookaburra. Before we play our final tune of the night, just a couple of things I wanted to say. First of all, I want to say what a wonderful privilege it's been to work with this group every week. They've put in a lot of extra time coming after school till very late hours. I know for people their age, to be staying at school till 5 o'clock, especially so early in the week, is a real accomplishment and shows a lot of dedication on their part, so they deserve another round of applause for that. I also want to thank the administrations at all three of the grade schools for helping me make this happen and being flexible. The 5th grade teachers for letting me steal their children for a half hour every week to teach them lessons. And especially the folks at Western Trails who have hosted our after-school rehearsals and made room for us in spite of having very little room for anything. So we really appreciate their giving up their space for us. So a round of applause for them. Also wanted to thank Mr. Lunt, who is standing in the back there. He's helped me today with all the percussion stuff and giving the lessons at Trail Swing School. And if you hear the children tapping their feet when you're clapping, that's what us musicians do when we're wanting to applaud and our hands are full of instruments. So that's what the tapping of the feet is. They're showing recognition. A couple of things. Tomorrow night at J Stream, we have the final middle school concert of the year. Please come out. There's a lot of really great music being played by the 4 bands at J Stream. 3 levels of band plus a jazz band there. Also, same deal at Stratford Middle School on Thursday. If you can't make it tomorrow, come over to Stratford on Thursday. And we do still have plenty of room in our summer band program. I know maybe some of my letters didn't get home because I know some people don't want to give up their summertime to be in summer band. But our summer program does run starting June 16th through July 3rd. It's a Monday through Friday, except for that last week where it'll be Monday through Thursday. We do perform a concert. The students spend half of the time, of their hour-and-a-half time at the session in a setting like this, where it's a large group rehearsal, and then they break off into brass, percussion, and woodwind families to work with specialists to help them really work on technique and fundamentals. It's a really valuable program, and we have sign-up letters right out there in the lobby. It's a $50 program, and it runs every day for these kids from 9 in the morning to 10:30. It will be held at Cloverdale School for students across the district. So please, if you're interested or have any questions, do find me after the concert. And it's not too late, even though the form says we were supposed to sign up last Friday. We'll still take them. We just want to thank you again for coming, and please enjoy our last tune, which is called London Bridge is Rockin' Down. One thing I did forget to ask you guys can sit down. One thing I did forget to ask you is if you could please remain in your seats. We're going to have the students file out and back across the way. Once the last student is off and out, then please do come meet them in the foyer, and thank you again for coming. It's been a wonderful year. Oh, one other thing. A lot of people get confused about this, so I want to make sure it's clear. You do not I repeat, you do not have to return your instrument to the store because it's summer. Please keep them. Even if you're not going to do the summer program, if your student is planning on staying in band next year, keep that instrument over the summer. They might even practice once in a while. Please do hang on to it. It's a very big process to start over again with the rental in the fall. So hang on to those instruments and we'll see everyone again, hopefully on June 16th, but if not then, back in September at the Stream. Thank you very much.
There are lists of private lesson teachers in the hallway. Even if you can't do summer band, private lessons are a very, very, very good way for students to pick up skills that they might not get without that kind of individual attention. So please, if you would like, there's a list there of teachers who teach every instrument, and it's an important thing. It doesn't mean that they can't play, it just means that they're going to get better than they already are. So a lot of people think private lessons means their student isn't doing as well. It means the opposite. It means they're going to do far better. So please, if you're interested, take a look at the private lesson list and see if you can find a phone number or two that you can make use to your advantage. And now since they're all up to stage, you can go.